स्टेट लेवल में भी, सेंट्रल लेवल में भी गवर्नमेंट लोगों को, सबको, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट में काम करने वालों को भी, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट सबको काम करने वालों को गवर्नमेंट, the salary is being provided through banks. Now relationship between bankers and the customers. See what the relationship do we have in between the bankers and the customers. So relationship between bankers and the customers. The relationship between bankers and the customer fall under two broad categories. That is general relationship and special relationship. This question can be asked even, what is the relationship between banks and the customers? First, general relationship, primary relationship between debitor and creditor of the relationship. माने debitor कर्जा देने वाला, creditor कर्जा लेने वाला. This can be a relationship primary. Subset relationship, trustee and beneficiary. माने we keep our money by trusting over the bank, and bank goes on always giving us some kind of interest, so we become beneficiary. Third, agent and principal. Bank is an agent, we are the principal. Second, special relationship, obligation to honor checks. Money bank has to be ready to give the money asked by the customer through checks. Obligation to maintain secrecy of account. See, you cannot go and ask about anybody's accounts in a bank. कौन से बैंक में जाकर आप भाई जरा रफीक सर के अकाउंट नंबर बोलो, हम जरा रफीक सर का डिटेल बोलो, उनके अकाउंट में कितने पैसे है बोलो. नथिंग इज गोइंग टू बी जान. ये कौन से भी चीजें नहीं देते, उन्हें इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं देते, और उल्टा अगर आप पूछने गए तो आपको जेल भी हो सकती है. इनके बैंक के बारे में क्यों आप मालूम कर रहे हैं? सो इट इज वेरी सीक्रेट. ओनली ड्यू टू सम इमरजेंसी पुलिस कैन गो एंड आस्क. Now services offered, guys. What are the services offered by the bank? This is very important, guys. In most of the examination it has been asked. You have already taken the question paper number 2019 and annual 2020 annual supplementary. You can have a look over these questions. आपको services of bank compulsory question मिलेगा. So debit card, credit card, whatever we have that are being given by the governments. Personal loans are given for the purpose of building our home, money construction of our homes and business. So home and vehicle loan for the purpose of buying a vehicle or loan, we need to have a loan that is being given by the government, sorry, bank. Fourth, mutual funds. Fifth, safety deposit lockers are being given by the banks. Trust services, signature guarantee. इतना भी फर्क अगर आपके, मेरी, like take an example, I have my signature, ये मेरी signature है रफीक, ये यस, ये HAIK. अब मैं ऐसी बैंक, मैं फास्ट लिखा तो भी देखिए आप, तो ये अगर मेरी एक कम कर दिया हमें तो नहीं लेता उन्हें. ये ऐसा जाको ऐसा हो, यहाँ रुक गया, यहाँ चले गया, खत्म, नहीं देता उन्हें. इतनी एक्स्ट्रा हो गई साइन, दूसरे की साइन मार को लें, आप जाली साइन मार को लें, और लिहाजा आपको पैसे हम नहीं दे सकते. They go on telling you like this. So your sign must be very appropriate, as you have already done before. So the duplicate sign cannot help for the purpose of taking cash. So e-banking, that is online banking system what we are using today. Okay, now come to the banking transaction, banks and post offices. As we know that we were having in the beginning post offices in our nation, and we have used post offices for many years. Any sort of activity involving in money or exchange of money in an account viewed as a bank transaction. Money, whatever the process we do for the purpose of exchanging money, by buying something, we give our amount of salary, amount of money, so that comes under transaction. Banks are institutions that deal with money. Banks keep money of the customers in the form of deposits, and money thus collected is lent to the customers who are in need as a loan. When banks always go on keeping or deposits in it, and it goes on always giving it to the other people who are in need of loans. These loans are called bank loans. Underline कर लीजिए, which loans are called bank loans. So banks lend money and collect interest on loans. A part of interest collected on loan is given to the depositors as interest. और हमारे लिए हराम है इस्लाम में, बट नॉर्मली आज सब लोग ले रहे हैं. गुनाह है, अल्लाह हमारी हिफाजत करे. क्योंकि जो इंसान हराम का एक निवाला भी खाता है, उसके 40 दिन तक उसकी नमाज नहीं होती बोलते हैं. So we should not go on eating such kind of thing which is not at all accepted by our religion. ठीक है, क्योंकि कई लोग, जो भी लोग लोन लेते हैं, बहुत तकलीफों से लेकर पैसे भरते हैं वो लोग, तो उनकी बदवाएं रहती है उसके अंदर, जिससे हमें कभी सुकून नहीं मिलता. We should not go on preferring to take loans. या जो भी पैसे हम बैंक में रखते हैं उसमें जो भी पैसे एक्स्ट्रा लग के आते हैं हम नहीं लेना, वो गरीबों को दे देना, और वो बगैर नियत के कि मेरे को सवाब इसका मिलना बोल के, नहीं तो गुनाह होता। अगर नियत सवाब मिलेगा मेरे को दिया तो एक्स्ट्रा पैसा है तो फिर गुनाह होता है, क्योंकि अल्लाह ताला आपके लिए भी हलाल हलाल होना बोल रहे हैं। व्हेन यू आर गिविंग अदर्स, वो भी हलाल होना चाहिए, जरूरी है। So banks invest the customers' money in national and international business and increase their funds. So banks always go on, always have whatever the deposited money the bank has. So that money will be utilized by the bank for the purpose of business, it national as well as international level में business में बड़े-बड़े बैंक अपने पैसे लगाता है, वहां से भी गवर्नमेंट पैसे बैंक कमाता है। All the banking transactions in India are controlled by RBI. समझ में आ रहा है? ये बहुत आया मतलब guys. All the banks are controlled by RBI. ये क्वेश्चन भी आते हैं, देखिए, RBI is known as Central Bank of India, Central Bank of, फिर इसका और एक नाम भी है सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया के साथ में, इट इज आल्सो नोन एज बैंकर्स बैंक, बैंकर्स। फिर इसका और एक नाम भी है मदर ऑफ ऑल बैंक्स, मदर ऑफ ऑल बैंक्स। Guys, these are the different names. The RBI has, Reserve Bank of India has 3 different names. It can be called as Reserve Bank of India, Central Bank of India, mothers of all banks, bankers bank. So RBI formulate the policy, monetary policy, which should be followed by all the banks. Whatever the policy, whatever the rules and regulations are prepared by the RBI, that has to be followed by everybody. As India has, today we have a State Bank of Group, 20 nationalized banks, guys. 20 nationalized banks and 21 private banks, 45 foreign banks. The network of bank consists of 86,000 bank branches. 86,000 से ज़्यादा इसके branches हैं. There are rural banks, regional banks, government banks, as well as private banks. Also, there are many different kinds of banks, even in all the country, in all the parts of the nation. The recent development in banking industry is the inclusion of post offices. It's called post offices have also been included in it. The Indian Postal Department is planning to start bank to be tentatively, experimentally called the Postal Bank of India, with that network of post office spread all over the India. 90% of them are in around rural and semi-urban areas. These post offices, which are used as banks in the beginning, now again they have been brought as a bank to be used in different parts of our nation. Especially these are mostly found on 90% of the are found in semi-urban and rural areas. So that rural people can be benefited. Department are already providing various fundamental financial services, including post office, saving bank, issue of national saving certificates. Guys, post offices issue national saving certificates. Guys, कई बार एग्जाम में क्वेश्चन आया है कि नेशनल सेविंग सर्टिफिकेट्स आर इशूड बाय डैश, ए बैंक्स, बी पोस्ट ऑफिस, ऐसे कई ऑप्शंस आते हैं, तो पोस्ट ऑफिस याद रख लीजिएगा. इट गोज ऑन इशूइंग सेविंग सर्टिफिकेट, किसान विकास पत्रा monthly recurring deposit, postal life insurance, pension payment, money transfer, underline के लिए जितने पूरे चीजें, these are different services what are being given by the post office. The department, postal department is promoting a capital investment of rupees 1000 crore for bank transaction. It will be set up in a subsidiary with the postal department. Banks are even going to support them for different purposes. Now look at the types of banks. What are the different types of bank we have? Guys, there are different types of bank we have in our country. First is about Central Bank of India, which is also known as Reserve Bank of India. Second is about commercial bank, which are established for the purpose of giving a financial help or monetary help to companies or industries. Third, business industrial development bank. These are always been started for the purpose of developing the industries in all the areas. Land development banks are used for the purpose of developing the lands through real estate business. Indigenous bankers, जिनके बारे में बताया था मैं, indigenous bankers, money lenders और साहूकार्स, they are known as individual bank. In individual, एक आदमी भी बैंक हो सकता है. See, this is the example for that. So banks, which can also be called as indigenous bankers, money lenders or sahukars. Guys, cooperative banks, which are even been started for the purpose of developing any business cooperatively. Now there are different kinds of bank account, guys. The types of bank account, guys. See, we have 4 different kinds of bank accounts. First is about saving account. Second is about current account. Third, recurring deposit account. Term or fixed deposit account. गाइस, और एक बुक में नहीं दिया आपके, मैं लिख रहा हूं, आप याद रखिए इसको भी एक चुप. 5 डिफरेंट अकाउंट्स के बारे में पढ़ेंगे गाइस अपन. फर्स्ट इज अबाउट सेविंग बैंक अकाउंट. Sorry. So first is about saving bank account, which have been opened by the salaried persons or the students who get a minimum amount of money yearly or monthly. Such kind of people are opened. Normally these are opened by students, senior citizens, pensioners. These are open for the purpose of encouraging the people to save and pull their saving. There is no restriction on number of account, number and amount of deposits. कितने बार भी जमा कर सकते हैं, कितने बार भी आप निकाल सकते हैं. There is no any limit for that saving account. Money can be withdrawn either by check or through a draft or slip copy which is existed in the banks. Now second is about current account, guys. These are opened by businessmen. समझ में आ रहा है? इसे students या salaried लोग खोल सकते हैं, ठीक है? This is opened by businessmen. Current accounts are opened by the big businessmen. यहाँ पे आपको saving account में either 1000 or 2000 rupees you have to keep minimum, and you get interest in this. Your money is going to be get interested by the bank, they go on always, banks always go on advancing some kind of interest on your deposits. Whereas in current account, the money deposits are not going to be increased. Instead of increasing or paying the interest over the deposited amount by the businessmen, they are charged. उनको उल्टा चार्ज लगाया जाता है बैंक करंट अकाउंट वालों को. These are only opened by the businessmen who are having large number of regular transaction with the bank, depositing as well as withdrawing. They go on doing large number of times. It includes deposit, withdrawals, and contract transactions. In current account, amount can be deposited or withdrawn any number of time in a day. In day, they can deposit many times and they can even withdraw many times. Generally, banks do not give any interest on these deposits but collect service charges or bank charges on such account. But here in saving bank account, bank always go on giving some kind of interest of money in the deposited on the deposited amount the bank. जो भी बैंक में deposited amount होता है उसके ऊपर government interest लगा कर देती है. But here the government goes on charging for their services. Third is about recurring deposit, which are generally opened by for the purpose of future date. 5 साल 8 साल के लिए जो बैंक अकाउंट खोला जाता है, either for the purpose of buying land, car, समझ में आ रहा है, ये बच्चों की शादी के लिए, such kind of accounts are such purposes. This kind of account is open. After a period is over, the total amount is repaid with interest. जो भी पैसा आप जमा करें, गवर्नमेंट बहुत ज्यादा टैक्स लगाकर इंटरेस्ट लगाकर उसे देती है. Fourth is about, normally this is opened by the parents only for the purpose of future date, that is specially for wedding or for the purpose of buying some lands. देखिए यहाँ पे their example. This type of account is open for fixed period of depositing particular sum of money. The term or fixed deposit may be of 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. This deposit amount cannot be withdrawn before the expiry term. ऊपर term deposit में आप अगर 5 साल बोले थे मगर किसी वजह से आप ले लेना चाह रहे जल्दी, so you can go on taking. You can go on taking. But when it comes to fixed deposit, you cannot. In recurrent deposit we can withdraw. Recurrent deposit में 5 साल बोले थे आप, 2.5 साल 2 साल का जरूरत पड़ रही है, आप निकाला सकते मगर ज्यादा पैसे लग के नहीं आते. मगर टर्म डिपॉजिट में आप एक्सपायरी डेट से पहले नहीं निकाल सकते. Getting, you cannot withdraw the money before the expiry date. Okay. The rate of interest is more depending upon the term in this deposit. जितना ज्यादा आप लेट लेंगे उतना ज्यादा आपको टैक्स इंटरेस्ट लग के आएगा गवर्नमेंट से. Okay. Now procedure to open a bank account, guys. Sorry, fifth one, demat account. These are opened by the businessmen for buying and selling of shares. कंपनी के जो भी शेयर्स होते हैं, अगर कंपनी के शेयर्स कौन से भी आपको खरीदना है या बेचना है, so without having demat account you cannot do all this. Demat accounts are only opened by the businessman for the purpose of either buying or selling of company shares. ठीक है, shares are nothing but the parts of the company. ठीक है, ये एक एक्स्ट्रा है क्योंकि 2011 की बुक में था, नए बुकों में इसका इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं दिया, तो I thought of giving you some information regarding this also. ठीक है. Now guys, what is the procedure? What is the system of opening a bank account? Nowadays, banks have emerged as important financial institutions. Banks provide a safe environment and help to manage financial transaction to avail money to get professional banking services. It is mandatory, money compulsory for every individual to open a bank account. Opening a bank account is not a difficult task. It is a very easy task. First, guys, decide the type of account which you want. ये 5 में से कौन सा टाइप का अकाउंट खोलना है, that you need to decide. Either you are going to open a current account, saving account, term deposit account, recurrent deposit account, ये आपके ऊपर डिपेंड. Second, approach the bank whichever you feel the right. आपको बैंक को जाना है, कैनरा बैंक, SBI बैंक, जो भी बैंक है, you have to go the bank which you wish to talk with the officer to open a bank account. Third, they will give you a form to fill up, and that you have to fill the form, and again you have to give that particular form to the officer by signing. So, in which some information will be included like your names, your address. So, specific माने आपका नाम, आपकी साइन, आपकी फोटोग्राफ, आपका आइडेंटिफिकेशन प्रूफ, आपका लाइट का बिल, these are the different things you need to attach that particular form or proposal form of opening a bank account. Fourth, giving reference to for opening a bank account. See, you cannot open a bank account in any bank until and unless you give a reference. Sir, reference क्या होता है? For example, मैं SBI मेन ब्रांच है, मेरा अकाउंट है इधर अंबेडकर सर्कल के पास में, तो वहां पे जब मैं अकाउंट खोलने गया था आज से 10-12 साल पहले, सो उन्होंने बोले कि भाई आपका डायरेक्ट हम आपको नहीं पहचानते, हमारे पास बैंक में किसी का आपका पहचानत का अकाउंट है क्या? आओ सर, पापा के दोस्त का, ठीक है, उनका लेकर आओ। तो उनका बैंक अकाउंट डिटेल, उनकी साइन, उनकी फोटो, उनके कुछ डिटेल्स मेरे फॉर्म के अंदर भरना था एक जगह पे, वो भरने के बाद में उनके अकाउंट से फिर हमारा अकाउंट पे करें। अगर अगर हमारे पहचान में किसी का अकाउंट ऑलरेडी है तो इट्स possible to get accounts opened there. Now, fifth one, submit the bank account form full duly filled. माने completely filled. जब फॉर्म पूरा भर देते हैं हम, लिख जाकर ऑफिसर को दे देना है। तो ऑफिसर will verify, माने check all the particulars whatever you have filled, and if he feels satisfied, अगर उनको लगा सही भरे, नो ठीक है, ओके, इनका अकाउंट खोल देंगे, they permits you. And later you have to go for initial deposits. Initial deposits माने you have to at least deposit the either 1,000 rupees or 2,000 rupees in your bank account compulsory. तो जब ओपन होता है अकाउंट आपका, ठीक है, उन्होंने पासबुक वगैरह देते हैं, बाद में पैसे निकाल, आज जमा कर लो आप, 3 दिन का पैसे निकालो, डजंट मैटर, बट अकाउंट ओपन करने के लिए कंपलसरी 1-2 हजार आपके होना जरूरी है। Now, advantages of opening bank account, guys. What are the advantages we have in opening a bank account? First, it facilitates safety custody of money. पहले तो पैसे सेफ रहते हैं, घर में सेफ नहीं रहते, जेब में सेफ नहीं रहते। Second, making payments. माने wherever if you want to buy anything, you can just go on Google paying, phone paying through phone pay and all. पेमेंट आराम से कर सकते हैं। थर्ड, कलेक्शन ऑफ मनी, पैसे की जगह जमा होते हैं, जेब में रहे तो खर्चा करना बोलता है, बैंक में रहे तो निकालना कहाँ जानते बोलते हैं। एडवांसेस लोन्स, आप लोन भी ले सकते हैं गवर्नमेंट बैंक की तरफ से, अगर पैसे ज्यादा रहते हैं। स्मूथ एंड फाइनेंशियल ट्रांजैक्शन में आराम से पैसे जब बोले दिल निकाल सकते हैं, डाल सकते हैं। होल्डर्स कैन इवन गेट अ सेफ्टी डिपॉजिट लॉकर, आपको सेफ्टी डिपॉजिट लॉकर भी बैंक से मिल सकता है फॉर द पर्पस ऑफ कीपिंग योर मनी सेफ। ओके गाइस, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, here we finished the chapter today. Now let's move towards question answers, guys. Quick, fast. The bank the word bank has been derived from French word dash. The bank is national saving certificates are issued by dash. Go on answering, guys. I'll check out your answers in the comment box. What are the two different relationship between bank and customer. How many foreign banks we have? How many foreign banks we have? There are dash nationalized banks in India. Who open the saving bank account? What is the last procedure to open a bank account? Come on, guys, go on writing all these answers. I'm gonna check out your comments. Yes, guys. Zahir Ahmad, yes, Reserve Bank of India. Second answer is right. For third answer, post offices, very good. Yes, Samira Sultana. Yes, Mustafa Siraj Hussain. Yes, very good. Second answer आपका भी सही है. Uzma Hussain, post office. Third one, yes, very good. Soni Rajkumar, yes, first one answer. Amir Soyer, Samira Sultana, Abbas Hussain, Zahir Ahmad, yes, very good. Post office सबका आंसर सही है. दिख रहा है बोर्ड क्लियर? जनरल रिलेशनशिप एंड स्पेशल रिलेशनशिप, वेरी गुड. एंड दाली बीच में उस्मा सालसबिल, वेरी गुड. एंड दाली देखिए सालसबिल. Yes, 45. Very good. Yes, 20 are nationalized. Very good. Yes, very good, bete. Salaried, nationalized students and salaried. Very good. Yes, all answers are right. Very good, everybody. Yes, initial deposit. Very good. Very good. Urdu class also. उर्दू क्लास नहीं है ना जी. उर्दू क्लास का मसला. They were only told to start science, maths, and social. They were only told 3, but we have started this Kannada and English by our own. Or it was only for 3 subjects. Okay, I'll request. Let's see what happened. What they will say. Yes, guys, very good. Everybody has answered very well. I'm happy that you have actually participated. So let's see you everybody in on next Thursday. I think next Thursday we'll have exam. It will be 10th. Yes, we'll have exam. Inshallah, I'll make our coordinator to upload the timetable. मैं already पहले बोल चुका हूँ आप लोगों को timetable क्या है classes बोल के. If you wish, I'll tell you. I think it's available here. Yes, it's available, guys. और एक बार सुनना चाह रहे हैं तो timetable सुन लीजिए. On 10th, you will have social exam. Whereas on 11th, you will have Kannada exam. 12th, English. 14th, 13th, there is no exam. 14th, maths. 15th, science. Those who want to see, please check out once. On 10th, social. 11th, Kannada. 12th, English. 14th, maths. 15th, science. Come on, guys. Okay. सिलेबस जितना हम सिलेबस पढ़ाए हैं उतना ही सिलेबस होगा. ओके, जितना हम पढ़ाए हैं उतना ही रहेगा. जितने चैप्टर्स अब तक हो गए, एक महीने में जितने चैप्टर्स हुए हैं हर सब्जेक्ट के, जैसे कि मैथ्स में 2 हुए हैं, साइंस में 2 हुए हैं, उतने ही पढ़ लीजिए जितना मैं पढ़ा हूं आज तक. ठीक है, टिल टुडे वॉट एवर आई हैव टॉट इन सोशल एंड इंग्लिश, लाइक 9 पोएम्स है समझिए. ठीक है, तो 9 पोएम्स में पूरे पोएम्स के ऊपर ले लेंगे अपन. ठीक है, 50 क्वेश्चंस है. यस, यूट्यूब पे ही रहेगा. अच्छा, ऑल सब्जेक्ट्स का रिड्यूस सिलेबस मेरे पास सिर्फ साइंस और मैथ्स का है रिड्यूस सिलेबस. अदर सब्जेक्ट्स का अभी नहीं है, मगर गवर्नमेंट इज गोइंग टू इश्यू न्यू रिड्यूस सिलेबस कॉपी इन दिस मंथ. दिसंबर में नया आने वाला है जिसमें 50% या 40% कुछ गवर्नमेंट कम करिए सिलेबस. लेट्स सी, वो अपलोड अगर आ गया तो बिल्कुल मैं अपलोड कराया. तो अभी हमारे क्लासेस और एक महीना रहती है इंशाल्लाह. विल हैव क्लासेस फॉर 1 more month. एग्जाम विल बी ऑन यूट्यूब गाइस. ठीक है, will give you either Google or YouTube will give you the link. You have to go and give the exam. Okay, yes, it will be of MCQ, multiple choice questions will be there. Okay, गवर्नमेंट नया देने वाली, इसलिए भी चुप मैं कहीं को दूंगा. फिर अब साइंस मैथ्स का सोशल का तो ऑलरेडी दे दिया आपको, इंग्लिश का ही बोल दिया आपको मैं. फिर मैं दूंगा नया, गवर्नमेंट फिर नया छोड़ेंगे तो फिर आपको कंफ्यूज होता है. इसीलिए गवर्नमेंट नया जैसा छोड़ेंगी, I will give all subjects. Okay, I will upload all subjects reduced syllabus in my description box. Okay, okay everybody, see you tomorrow. See you on Thursday, and best of luck for exam preparation. Get ready for your exam. See you. Allah Hafiz.